What is up, guys? Team Women's here, and Taco will be doing his famous deck profile of the Butt Pirates.
The Gran Blue. They're not Butt Pirates.
You mean the bastard child of Bussy Road? One of them?
Yeah. They didn't like us. I mean, they kind of still don't like us. We got a trial deck coming out, which I'm
praying for support.
Yeah.
But look at the bright side, Taco. You're a main character again.
Whoa.
They didn't help Neo Nectar.
Anyhow, let's start this off with our starter. Captain Knight Kid. Check top, counterblast 1, put in the soul, check top 10 for 1 card to put into your drop zone. He is the start of your filtering and the start of your drop zone. He's great. One of the best, he's actually the best starter we have. And then comes Peter the Ghosty, because you draw first.
You mean the
Sure, let's go with that. Move on to grade 3s. We run 4 of the Break Ride, Lord of the Seven Seas, Nightmist. Now, the major reason we run him is because he's the best card in the deck, and then the second reason is because he's one of the few Seven Seas cards we have to ride. We need a Seven Seas Vanguard to go into our best stride, the only stride that we have.
You guys got Blizzle.
Should have.
At most.
They don't count. They're for everyone.
But
yeah.
they're your best ride.
So, his skill is pretty simple. Once a unit rides on top of him, you call 2 units from drop zone, they get 5k power boost. And he gets 10k power boost. So, Break Ride is the best thing that happened to Gran Blue, and still is. Then we have 2 7 Sea Sage. What is it?
Plagueis.
Plagueis? Plague Tongue.
Plague Tongue.
Plague Tongue. His skill is pretty simple. Counterblast 2, ride this card from your drop zone onto a grade 2. Onto a grade 2 or higher, 7 Seas.
So you can literally
Vanguard.
beat up Mega Colony.
Yep. It ensures that we won't be stuck at grade 3 when you stun our field, because fuck you. But yeah,
you can actually let the stride hit. They said you can't ride from your hand.
Yeah. Its secondary skill is when this unit is placed on Vanguard Circle, you get to call a free unit and retire it at the end of your turn. So that's pretty good. Soon, if we get a 7 Seas grade 2, it'll be amazing.
You are getting one.
But for right now, he's pretty good. And we run 1 Ice Flow Swordsman Night Snow.
Why him? That's interesting.
Because he is. This happens during your ride phase. This has to happen during your ride phase. He can happen at any point in time during your main phase. Which means I can Break Ride on Break Ride and get him off. I cannot Break Ride on Break Ride and get him off. So he's not bad. Also, his ability to call a unit from drop zone for counterblast 1 and it gets 5k and stays is really good. This is just a secondary instrument of me being able to Break Ride or get a big playoff if necessary.
It wasn't a surprise.
But yeah, guys, we run 7 grade 3s in this deck. Why? Because we're gonna see them. That's the plan. We filter until we see what we want.
But what if you don't want to pitch 2 cards for strike and you still don't have your stride enabled?
We don't, but 9 times out of 10, we're gonna end up doing it anyways. Like, most times you only stride in this deck 2 to 3 times. The stride's really good, but the simple fact is, Break Ride is better, and once again, like he said, we don't have the stride. So you can run more grade 3s, but I prefer this lineup myself. Moving on to grade 2s. We run 2 of Deadly Spirit. Soul Blast 2, retire a unit on your field, call this unit to rear guard. He is the placement unit. He will be called from drop zone when you have stuff in soul that you want to get out of soul, and to retire stuff that you don't want on field at the current moment. He is really good for the early to mid game. He's really good late game, mid to late game. Let's put it that way. He's really good mid to late game because it'll help organize, and he's another he's a card that can make columns. We play 2 3-star Chef Petro because we counterblast a surprising amount in this deck. Because all of our boss monsters counterblast to do stuff except for the Break Ride. But his skill is pretty simple on hit. Unflipper damage, that's it. And he's better than the 8K guy that you have to call from the drop zone because you don't have to call him from drop zone. If you ride him and you decide that you want to counterblast early for Night Kid, you get that counterblast free. We play one Dragon Corrode Corrupt Dragon, the fucking most redundant card in this damn game.
No.
But
there's worse.
there probably is. There's Assault.
No,
Assault,
Conquest Dragon.
Assault.
His name is Supreme Conquering Conquest Dragon.
That's fucking great. Anyhow, he's a 12K attacker when called from drop zone. Now, I know you're thinking, oh, he has to call from drop zone, blah, blah. But on break right turn or anything that calls this with a power boost, he becomes 17 by himself. 22 column with a booster, and 19 with when just called by a normal effect that doesn't get power. So he's really good. One-ofs, because in this deck, one-ofs do not hurt you. Everything you have, everything you want to see will be in your drop zone, including your one-ofs. So if you need him at a certain point in time,
you'll get him.
You'll get him. That's the plan. We play once again. More one-ofs. Dragon Undead Ghoul Dragon. What is up with these redundant ass dragon shits? Anyhow, his skill is pretty simple. When this card, because it got errated, when this card is placed on rearguard circle from drop zone, you gain the ability that if this unit hits, you get to retire one of your opponent's units.
They will guard it. They will guard it.
It never hits.
You can put triggers there all you want. They're so guarded, but that's good because you want them to drop in hand.
Yep, it makes them drop hand. It's a pressure unit now, and he got eroded from his original effect. The original effect was whenever a unit is called from drop zone, he gets the effect to retire unit on hit.
He should have kept that effect.
That effect stacked, and that was stupid.
You needed it.
It was pretty good, but they errated it, so now it's just when he's called from drop zone, hit, kill, which is still pretty good, and that's fine. He's on. By the way, he has a Legion that I'm not running. You know, just so you know, you have options. We play one of the best and always
the original,
best.
not those ugly, new one coming out.
Night Runeshade. 11K attacker for milling 2 cards. Now, this is one of the few cards that you random mill. You will not, you filter your deck out with this card on your grade 2 turn and a little bit after when you feel like you want to hit more triggers or you need more stuff in drop zone. Early game, this card is amazing simply because you get cards in drop zone for the free, and you can attack, you can always hit Vanguard so long as they're not cross-ridden. And we play 2
Gray Elemental. Look at Gran Blue look searching down the Gray Elemental because of lack of support.
True. Skill's pretty simple. When this unit hits on rear guard, retire it, search your deck for one card with limit break in it.
By the way, guys, you can also call it through the break right and the stride.
Yes. So pretty much if you call it a break right, it gets the power, it gets 5K power boost. If you call it a stride, it comes out for the free pretty much and goes back to drop zone anyway, so the retire does not matter to you.
Yep, I got a free grade 3.
Yeah, free grade 3.
I strode for free.
Or if you're running delimiter, you can search out delimiter and whatnot. We play one of Deadly Nightmare. Same effect as Deadly Swordsman. Yeah, same effect as Deadly Spirit. My bad. Soul Blast, kill a unit, bring this unit out. Once again, Column Maker, Column Maker, Field Rearranger, pulling stuff out of Soul that you need. He's doing it all. And one of, simply because once again, you're gonna always get it. I love the idea of Gran Blue in the sense that everything you can literally run one of for nearly everything and be safe because you'll see it all in your drop zone. Where do you want it to be, guys?
That's really good. That's really good. It's a really good utility there.
Yeah.
It needs more support. It needs Jesus.
We play one of the best cards in this deck. In my
10K booster for free.
10K anything for free. Well, for calling off a drop zone. And
that's so
Break Ride.
difficult.
With the break ride, he's 15. He becomes 15. Stupid. You call a 9K in front of that, that's 24. That's a 24.
Same thing with the stride.
So nice. No, he becomes 10K with the stride. But yeah, you play 2 of, same reason, because utility and all that toolbox. We play 2 of the D-Limiter because if I get him all, if I find him early, then I'll use him. That's about it. And he's searchable with wow. He's searchable with wow. So, you know, if I get him off early and I don't have to wait till I got beat up for it, it doesn't hurt.
It's Ruin Shade's long lost brother.
Evil Shade. I love Evil Shade. It is my favorite tech in this deck.
Evil.
When this unit boosts a Vanguard, you mill 2 cards, this unit gets 4K power. So this is a 10K booster for milling 2. The turn that you ride Rune Shade and have this card as a booster, it's gonna swing for 20. It's easily 21. 21 cards for milling 4, which means deck thinning. And what does deck thinning mean, guys? Winning.
Deck winning.
Yay, lessons in Vanguard.
It's a lesson from our channel.
We play 2 Sea-Strolling Magic because
It's Gran Blue.
I don't like 3. You should be 3.
Oh, that's not true.
Years old?
Yes.
That's inappropriate.
And how?
You know what
Shut
Joey's
up.
done.
Anyhow, Sea-Strolling Banshees effect, one of the best cards in this deck. On call from Drop Zone, Soul Blast, Soul Blast 1, draw 1 card. She works well with the stride, the break ride, everything that you call it. It's really good. It works really well for this deck. And it gets you hand. It will continuously get you hand.
Which is now.
And then we
4
play
perfect guards. Don't play the
cards.
Quintet Wall. The Quintet Wall's balls.
If you're gonna play Quintet Wall, play only one. Only one.
Balls.
It is balls. You deck out, like with the Quintet Wall.
Now let's see them grade 0.
Grade 0s, start this off with the surprise 2 Chappie. That's why we have 7 grade 3s. This is why. Because Chappie's are really good. Defend with this card, search your deck for 1 card, put in Drop Zone. Specifically any card that you want. It is back to the whole controlled mill. You get to choose, pick and choose what you want in your Drop
Name
Zone.
Chappie the Ghosties.
Yep.
Look at that seaman go.
He's one of the best ghosties we got. I love him. Love him.
The good heel trigger.
We go to the sexy Doctor.
What if you get a prettier one in the trial deck?
Hey, I'll run 2 and 2. I can do it. Anyhow, heel trigger. That's pretty much it. That's all she is. Tech choices, 2 stand trigger. Now, this card is the next best step.
When does this come out?
This came out on what? Set 17.
Oh,
Yeah.
never saw that.
Came out with pretty much all the rest of the news. Yeah. So when this unit is placed on rear guard, look at top 10 cards, take 1 card from the top 10, put it in Drop Zone. It is Captain Night Kid except with a trigger. Now, only 2 because you don't.
He's really good when you superior call him with your skills.
Yeah, superior call with skill, and he's also really good because now you have a target to pick off with Deadly Spirit and Deadly Horse.
That's not bad.
It's really good. And then we run 10 crits. 3, 3, 4.
Samurai guy and the ghost thing.
I run this setup because if I see him, he's coming right after.
I know.
He really like me. He really likes
This is the only deck that Taco ever crits his opponent in.
Seriously, like, I don't hit crits on the regular, but this will get me there.
And then the best crit, the pretty girl.
And then we have Rough Seas Banshee.
It's the OTT clone.
Yep, put in Soul,
Draw one.
draw 1.
Why doesn't Kagro get one?
Because fuck you. You guys like have everything under the sun. And then still bad. Man.
Okay,
You're still bad. But yeah, go to strides.
Oh shit, you're feeding?
We play 4 of this lovely card.
You mean the best card you have in the G zone?
Yep. Loved by the 7th, the only card we
I'm
have.
surprised you haven't gotten your on hit stride yet.
Yeah, I'm surprised too, but oh well. Loved by the 7 Seas, Night Mist. Now, what his effect is, Counter Blast 1, choose up to 2 cards from your drop zone, call them to rear guard.
Pussy Roach heaven for you, Gran Blue people. This is your bread and butter.
For the free, so long as you have a 7 Seas Vanguard.
Oh, boo hoo, that's so difficult.
It's not now. But yeah, so he is 10 out of 10 best card we got. Best strider we got. Only strider we got, in my opinion. He also has really good combos with Break Ride, but that's my point. And then I played 2 of this.
Boo!
It's here for literally one purpose, G assisting.
And Blizzard fodder.
If I run Blizzard.
Might as well.
Yeah, you can run any other
Atmos, Blizzard.
You can even run 2 more of this asshole if you want. I just hate him.
No, don't do it. Don't hate yourself.
He has his moments where he can pick off cards that you don't want on the field, but it's still like really situational and sucky and bad.
When I saw Blue Heart, I'm like, wow, Bushiro, you really hate Gran Blue.
Yep. Anyhow, guys, that's Team Over Mitch. This is Gran Blue. Subscribe, like, do your thing.
Signing off.